You can add a little bit of sand to the bottom of your bow drill if you want to start it out and give it some friction. Don't add wet mud, just add sand if you have it. Now this tall bow drill gives me the ability to do nice long strokes. Put my chin on it, that gives me a little extra pressure. That's a good burn-in hole. Now what I'm going to do is cut a little wedge so that I have a place for my char to fall. Keep the stuff we've got. This is incredibly soft wood. This is just cottonwood I'm using, just in case anyone's wondering. The way I'm doing this is just shaving down the sides until I get to the middle. And I want to go 1/8 of a pie, not quite to the center of my bow drill spindle. Should look something about like that. Now, the objective here, build up a pile of char, then catch it on fire. So what we're going to do here, build up my char, and then I'll catch it on fire. The way that I'll catch it on fire is I'll do about 30 strokes that will ignite it. Now, to keep this from burning up too much, I'm going to put a little green leaf up top. Looks like that guy right there. And that will keep my top from smoking. Basically creates a little lubricant. It'll work just like that. Okay? So, let me load up my bow drill. So I've got that set. I'll build up a little char pile. And then I'll do about 30, 29, 28, and so forth until I get the pile to smoke instead of the bow baseboard and spindle itself. So nice and smooth for a minute here. Get a little bit of a pile there. That's a good little pile. My spindle blew out. Put too much force on it. So now what I'm going to do, grab a little twig. I'll separate all of this extra char that's built up. Put it right down in the middle there. And right now, this stuff is basically in a powder form. So I need to let this air, unfortunately I have a little bit of a breeze that's blowing. You can see the wind blowing. Normally I would just blow on this with my hand like this, but the slight breeze is about enough force to do that for me. So I'll just let that breathe for a little bit until it starts to glow red. Once it's glowing red, you can kind of see it starting to do that right there. Then I know that it's no longer a powder but a solid. Once I've got a solid, then I can put that ember into my nest. So there's the fire triangle. The fire triangle is three things: heat, fuel, and oxygen. Heat we create with friction, the fuel we have here, and the oxygen's in the air. The problem is people never give it enough oxygen. So they'll end up smothering out the fires, from little fires to big fires. So what I'm gonna do right here, dump my ember inside there. I'm gonna hold this up and give it oxygen. And that's how I get my fire. Okay, blowing on this isn't about blowing hard. It's about blowing long and consistent. You blow too hard, you blow it out. But if you're steady and long, it'll build and build and build and build. And as it builds, you blow harder. And then that harder amount of oxygen towards the end creates the fire. All right, so we did a little fishing today. We didn't catch anything. Just check the yo-yo trap. Sometimes you catch it, sometimes you don't. So today I think I'm just gonna release this as a bow drill video. Today's success was hanging out with the mini one. We got a successful fire with the bow drill from scratch. No fish. Could have got a duck, but that's illegal, so we won't be doing that. Anyway, thanks for coming along, and this is Tyler with T-Jack, and thank you for watching.